Talk about why reintroducing foods matter and how to do it. After 4 weeks of removing common inflammatory triggers, your immune system has quieted down. Inflammation has decreased, your gut lining has had a chance to heal, and blood sugar is more stable. When we remove foods for several weeks, immune responses become easier to detect. So if a food is problematic, your body will usually tell you. But if we add multiple foods back at once, we kind of lose that information and sensitivity. And that's why we reintroduce one food at a time. This makes food diagnostic in a way. And so the way we're going to do it is called the 3-day reintroduction method, and I'm going to tell you step by step how to do it. So here's the structure we use. Step 1 is to choose one food group. For example, that would be gluten, dairy, eggs, soy, but you're just going to choose one category, maybe something you missed a lot. Step 2 is to eat that food for 3 consecutive days. So you'll have 1 to 2 servings per day of that single food. So for example, if you're testing dairy, day 1 you might have yogurt, day 2 you might have cheese, and day 3 you may have milk. Everything else in your diet stays exactly the same, compliant with the elimination plan. Don't add multiple new foods, and we're trying to isolate variables. And then the next step we're going to do is step 3, and that's track your symptoms carefully. So during those 3 days, you're going to look out for the following. We're talking about digestive symptoms, so bloating, gas, reflux, constipation, or diarrhea. When we're talking about neurological, we're looking at brain fog, headaches, fatigue, or sleep disruptions. Mood changes can occur, so irritability, anxiety, or low mood. And then if you're a female, you may experience some hormonal changes. So we're talking about PMS flares, breast tenderness, or cycle irregularity. Inflammatory responses would be things like joint aches, skin rashes, acne, or congestion. And so these are all patterns that can improve during the elimination and then return during reintroduction. But that's good information for your body. And then what happens after the 3 days. So if symptoms appeared and then improve once the food is removed again, that's really useful information. If no symptoms arise, awesome. That food may be safe for you. And then you move on to the next food group and repeat the same process. 1 food, 3 days, observe, and then repeat. Some important things to kind of understand about this process. Not all reactions are immediate. Some food sensitivities are delayed and they may appear 24 to 72 hours later, and that's why we do the 3 consecutive days. Also important, reactions don't always look dramatic, maybe really subtle, okay? And so we're looking at slight fatigue, mild bloating, worsened sleep, increased sugar cravings, but patterns matter, and I want you to really start focusing on that, okay? This is not about perfection, it's about awareness. So the elimination phase calms the system. The reintroduction phase really personalizes the plan and gives you information about how to move forward with your diet and nutrition. But this is where you learn what truly fuels you, what destabilizes you, and what you can comfortably include long term. This is how we move from generic healthy eating to individualized nutrition, and food becomes data, and your body becomes the guide, okay? You can do it.